What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box. And this is GameStock Car Extreme, where today we're going to be taking a look at the newly released track as part of the 1.30 update, Bologna Historic, or Old Bologna, as I prefer to call it, as well as the GameStock Car Extreme version of the Kart Factor mod, which has been dubbed Kart Factor Extreme, which just sounds so awesomely fitting for these late 90s champ cars, because it's extreme. Which I think is fairly accurate. I mean, these cars will do 240 miles an hour. I think that's pretty extreme. Should probably not put it in neutral, but hey. Now this track will be added to your GameStock Car Extreme with your downloading of the 1.30 update, which of course, as always, is free. Includes some other small little stuff as well, such as improved shaders on a couple of tracks, as well as Copa Petrobras de Marcas, which previously was its own little freeware standalone title, which I took a look at when that was released. You can find the link to that video in the description. There has been some updating to that content to bring it more in line with GameStock Car Extreme standards, with new physics and new sounds, but there was also something else released just a couple of hours after the update was released, and that's a little bit more exciting to me, which is Kart Factor Extreme, the cars that we were driving here, cars from the 1998 kart season. This is the R Factor 1 mod, updated to GameStock Car Extreme standards and brought into GameStock Car Extreme, which, how can't you like that? You got improved sound, improved physics, and a whole heck of a lot of awesome, because you can never go wrong with Kart Factor. Compared to the R Factor 1 mod, though, these cars are a lot more drivable. Kind of feel a little bit more rubbery. You know, you can really tell that there have been things learned about the engine and improvements to be made from that R Factor 1 version, which was already pretty dang solid. Alongside this mod, though, there have been a couple of tracks released from the 1998 kart season, which I would highly recommend you check out as well, especially Long Beach and Vancouver, because street circuits and one of these things are always a heck of a lot of fun. Now doing 200 miles an hour. Oh yeah. I have to say, usually I'm kind of one of those guys who likes to stick to running tracks that the car is actually raced on. Well, this is actually a pretty good fit between car and track, which is actually quite fun. And of course, the track being official GameStock Car Extreme content, done in fantastic quality as well, so it's always good. Personally, I don't think the track is as good as the Johannesburg Historic Circuit, which was released with the previous update. I don't think it has quite the same ambiance, but it's still pretty dang good. Also, it's quite a good fit with the Formula V12, as well as the Formula Classic, which is the late 80s style F1 car. But of course, we got to showcase Kart Factor, because Kart Factor is absolutely awesome, to the point where I probably won't play much else in Stock Car Extreme now, because it's got Kart Factor. These cars are such a bundle of fun to drive, though. Still have to be very careful on the throttle, as you'd expect with 850 horsepower plus. Those 90s tires. But you can get away with a little bit of sliding a little bit easier than what you could with the R Factor 1 version of this mod. But still, by no means are these things easy to drive, because they are wicked quick. That chicane always catches me out. Pick up the pace, pass some more cars. Now, I would highly suggest you take a look at the setup for this car, particularly the rear differential, which I guess would be the only differential, obviously. If you're having issues with it, try and raise the coast side and lower the power side of the differential and see if you have any more success with that if you're struggling with driving these things. Also try lightening up the rear suspension, making it a little bit softer, lower the spring rates to do that. Ah! Big time sideways there. I have to say, that corner right there, so much fun. Coming in through that right-hand sweeper, flat out, 200 plus miles an hour. Going down through the sequential gearbox. I mean, really the only way I can describe this mod is yes. All of the yes. There's a reason that this was my top R Factor 1 mod, because I'll admit it, I'm a fanboy of these cars. So sue me. To have such an outstanding mod dedicated to these cars, it really is pretty much exactly what I'd want. The only thing I'd like to see more of is quality circuits from the time, from the series. So with that said, I'm going to just go ahead and shut up for a lap and let you guys listen. demonstrating that it is indeed a challenge to put the power down, especially in first gear. That's all I'm doing. Just making sure that you guys realize that these are not little sissy cars. But then again, I'm pretty sure nobody was actually thinking that, so that demonstration was totally unneeded. But it definitely was not driver talent. Definitely not. But man, oh man. This mod. This mod rocks my socks. See if we can pass some more cars here. Hopefully not get past, hopefully keep the car on the road. Seriously, if you ain't playing this mod, something is wrong with you. This is the type of mod that sells games. It's that good. No, by the way, the game that it's for is also pretty dang good in its own right. Lucky we didn't crash there. Got a traffic jam here. Nearly lost it. Oh yeah, I think the tires are starting to go away now. Got 5 minutes left. We need to put the power down better than that. Just outside the slipstream range. Just such a lovely feel from this mod. Having a much better sensation of balancing the power and the grip. And even in the R Factor 1 mod, which is my top R Factor 1 mod, so yeah. Like, honestly, I expected some improvement. I didn't expect this much improvement. Gotta be very careful in first gear, especially. You have to keep the revs up, so you can't just short shift. Not really getting any closer. Big slide. Another big slide. Oh boy, oh boy. This mod is something. That's a very scary line through there. Well, I'm going to shut up here for the rest of the video and try and pass as many cars as I can. But with these engine sounds, I don't think you're going to mind. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.